Boomtown Fair is a festival unlike any other. Yeah, it's a music lover's dream, delivering more live bands than pretty much anywhere else. But if you're focusing on that, you've rather missed the point. You see, Boomtown is a city. A sprawling, chaotic, immersive city, built out of creativity and colour. More like an RPG brought to life than a traditional music festival. Assembled annually from plywood, scaffolding and paint, this temporary municipality is packed with jaw-dropping art, outrageous costumes and characters who drag you into their story. And at the heart of it all, a main quest, a game, a delicious narrative, just waiting to be cracked wide open. Let's play Boomtown 2024! So, due to some disorganisation, they say it's mine, I found out that I had Boomtown tickets a day before Boomtown. So, I've got to go to a charity shop to see if I can find some costume. New hat. Turns out Tesco sold something suitable. So, this will be my first ever wet Boomtown. I'm quite looking forward to it. My costume is more suitable for the wet. Quite a view there. Right, Orange Gate. I've just arrived and it's pretty fucking wet. Ugh. I think this might be a repeat of download. Bloody hell, this festival is titanic. So, just been to the press area and they've given me this. This little thing is an additional interaction token of fucking gold dust at Boomtown. People are supposed to harass you with them. So, I'm never taking this off. Walking into town, I began to see signs indicating an upcoming election. I thought this was strange, as last year we voted the mysterious Ellen into power. But it was still Thursday. The story hadn't started yet, so I put it to the back of my mind and made my way to my favourite part of the city. Exactly where I want to be. Despite my love for it, I didn't linger long in Old Town, and instead headed to Area 404 to take in the post-apocalyptic ambience. So, I've been speaking to the locals, and it seems like there's a third option in this election. On the recommendation of a friend, I went in to see a band. The Baby Seals, my first of the weekend. So, I was told to go to Last Band by Deja Vu, and they were fucking sick. He's also told me she is playing 2 PM and 4 PM for Friday and Saturday Shamrock. But before long, it was time to head back to Old Town. My musical highlight for the whole festival was coming on. So there will be a Sailor Time. Amazing. So OTS were brilliant, but I can't find a fucking tap anywhere, and I've been at the front for ages, and it's exhausting. Oh wait, there. That's not that far away at all. Actually, yeah, that's quite easy to find. I guess complaints for naught. Heading home, I readied myself mentally for what was to come. After all, Thursday was only the introduction. So this year, Boomtown is having an election. But last year, Ellen won power. She was supposed to come in and take control. What's happened to her? I suppose I'm a reporter. I've got to find this out. So, where's Ellen? I guess it was the question on everyone's lips last year, but it's what matters to me this year, I suppose. I am slightly behind schedule. This is the opening ceremony. They have some very cool coloured smoke and stuff. There were some fireworks earlier too. Look at that plume though, it's insane. It's incredible. So, I figure my attempts to find out why Boomtown's having an election should start at Letsbee Avenue. It's the centre of the city and the centre of the chaos. And this place was never a democracy. It was always some weird kind of monarcho-oligarchy. So, yeah, why is there an election? Why have all the six got equal power? I want to find this out. Wish me luck. Fuck me. Ain't this visually spectacular? Even the field looks magnificent, let alone the fucking town.
Fucking cat dead to you, isn't it?
Order of Wizards there. So, I feel like the first place in finding out why this city's having an election is to just read the fucking papers. No other festival has a paper. So, Rufus, this guy, supposedly the head clown of Old Town or whatever. I don't trust him somehow. Something about him seems off. I want to meet him in person. I want to see what's up with him. I inherently want to vote for the clowns. I like clowns, but something seems up with him. So, reading the rag, it seemed Ellen had no interest in power, which makes sense. She never seemed the type, that's why we gave her power. But now, Boomtown, I guess it's leaderless, that's why they're having the election. So I guess the quest today is to find out who's worth voting for. So I need to chat to people. Ooh, nice fits, guys. It's the little touches, right? So, I need to send a letter. Thankfully, there is a service for this at this festival. That's amazing. I love it so much. So, prepared my letters, now to send them with the postal service. I love this system. Thank you so much, guys. God damn, the outside looks bright after being in there. But it's nice and cool. Yeah, lovely and chilly. Once I had sent my letters, I headed back towards Old Town. The chief clown wouldn't investigate himself. I wish more of the city was like Old Towny and just felt like a town. It's got this amazing urban feel that's just incredible. I love it so much. Like, Old Town is just amazing. Anyway, to the Shamrock, where my mate Jade is performing.
I just turned down the volume on the guitar and it stopped. Fucking welcome to the Shamrock. Get the pints of Guinness, man. Come on, get to the bar, get the Guinness. Fucking welcome.
Jade, known professionally as Deja Vu, played a collection of naughty folk songs and some haunting pieces on her shruti box. After Jade finished, I found myself talking to an interesting woman with an interesting plan. I think the Council of Bens might be trying to rename Boomtown Bentown. This woman Benita or Benicia or Benessa, she contributes to it. You're trying to do it, aren't you? While the Shamrock was incredible vibes, and I would have happily stayed there for days, at this point I remembered I had a goal. I needed to find the chief clown, Rufus the Red, and see what he had to say for himself. Exiting the tavern, I figured I'd chat to the locals and see if I could find out any information. But before long, I found myself entangled in some kind of protest. There was clearly a divide between the clowns and the pirates, and the more serious residents of Old Town.
We got music like for the clowns, all the pirates. Pirate protest.
We're trying to show them that we need silliness, and then the district spokesperson's going to do a little speech. Guys, we don't want serious business. We don't want gentrification. The only property we believe in is a proper cup of tea.
Why are you against, what's his name, the clown running for president?
Vote for a freaking clown? No, don't be ridiculous.
Do you think the representative of Old Town should be a pirate?
No,
they are what? What scum? What filth? Vile piece of filth. We stand for everything that's true and good in this world.
Yes, we want to reform this dirty town of pirates.
We will save your soul.
Take it to the new age of capitalism.
Suddenly, I caught sight of him, the clown himself, Rufus the Red, campaigning atop a central platform, facing off against his rivals in the protest.
Rufus is a doofus. I don't care, you're a pirate. We don't respect pirates and we don't want to be part of your lot.
At this point, the chief clown appeared to enter a clowning contest with two brothers who may have been traitors. It was hard to tell. Anyway, through a series of interactions, he utterly destroyed them and was declared the winner.
What do we do with the winners?
Do with these trickle brothers. Alright. What are we going to do with them? We'll take them. We'll take them with us. We'll have them. We'll take them. You'll take them? They're honourable gentlemen. Will you make sure they're seen to justice? Honourable gentlemen. Oh no! Don't take me away.
Thinking Rufus's decision to release his prisoners into the hands of his political rivals odd, but enjoying the energy of his rally, I resolved that I needed to interview him.
Right, who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a jingly clown.
I think he's there, mate.
That is the clown! Excuse me, may I do a brief interview with the press?
I am Rufus the Red, yes.
You're running to be the mayor of Boomtown.
I am, yes, I want to win there here in everything. Oh, please do, yes, very much. Have you met the press man? Yes, yeah, I'm president, yeah. Who wants me to run? Oh, so the people of Old Town have asked me to run, okay? Because after last year, like we were in the free fall federation, right? And we were looking for Ellen. We were desperately wanting her to lead us. That's right, we wanted to be our leader. And she loved us so much. And then we found her. And we were like, yeah, And then she said she didn't want to be our leader. Why didn't Ellen want to be your leader? She said she just wanted to live her own life or something. You know where she's gone? I don't know, she disappeared. I think she's still in Boomtown. Well, she came back a while ago and she pulled the election. Yeah.
So that's why there's an election. Ellen called it.
What's that? Oh, it's a mirror. Oh,
Yeah, it's a mirror.
Woo, mirror. Look, it's a
See,
mirror.
Rufus, it's you.
Look, yeah, it's me.
Oh
it's a
my
mirror.
God.
Look at that.
What's your name,
Look at that.
sorry?
My name is Tinker Crunch.
It's my glamorous assistant.
After a short chat with Rufus and Tinker Crunch, it dawned on me. They lived up to the name of the Free Fools and were a pair of grade A idiots. I needed to find someone who actually knew what was going on in Old Town. Thankfully, I bumped into another clown who offered a vital bit of cryptic information.
Spoons have answers, my friend. Spoons have answers.
Bloody cryptic, but that's Boomtown for you, eh? Spoons have answers. That will lead me to someone with wisdom who can help me on my quest to find out what the hell is going on with this election. I think these may be the jingly clown of which they speak. They sent me out to fill in this petition to get the spoon. I've got it filled in. Let's pass it over and get the spoon. Turns out I'm not looking for a spoon yet. I'm looking for an arm of resistance, then I get the spoon. It's all very complicated, but the full petition will help me. It soon became apparent that I was not the only one who was confused.
Oh wow, okay, that's great. I love a good pet, but I'm not the person to be so. You find the clown, okay?
I found the clown, he told me to come to you.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna nip this in the bud now. I'm gonna get you to show me which clown said that because you...
Following this fellow, I soon found myself given a spoon. The clowns are all accusing my spoon of being naked. You blame my spoon for being naked.
Blame it?
You say it is naked.
You know, it is naked. He needs a little bit of tat and some feathers and some ruff to be all fabulous. Where are you going to get your tat, fine sir?
Where you got the bits for your spoon?
So I wandered around Old Town, and anyone that looked like a clown, I would just say, do you have any tats? And we got so much tat, we've even donated tat to other people.
Checking the floor and my pockets for random, brightly coloured tat, I quickly found a whole variety of things to dress my spoon with.
This is an incredible spoon. I love this spoon.
After outfitting my spoon, I joined a line of people wielding similarly dressed cutlery. So, this line isn't very long, but it's taken quite a long time. It seems like a quest necessary thing. Before long, I found myself getting frustrated. I want to be excited for whatever these clowns are going to do with my spoon, but I've been waiting here for so long that it's sort of lost all meaning now. I've been waiting here ages, haven't you guys? Like, are you pissed off with it? Like, would you have rather not got in this queue? Are you only here because you want to see what's at the end? Yeah. We've all got our spoons, right? Let's do our spoon fashion show. Thanks, guys. Finally reaching the front of the queue, my spoon's money cloak almost got me in trouble with the anti-capitalist clowns.
There's no money in Old Town, anything to do with things. We like freedom, and how we like to exchange things is with fun. Okay, this is very fun. In you go! And then I'm going to take 3 more, yes.
My name is Yahtzee the Clown.
Okay, me and Pa don't mind. That's me. Hello, mate. You having a good time so far?
I am.
Wonderful.
Yes.
You're part of the press. Do you like newspapers?
You know what? I actually hate newspapers. I run a
You might
website.
not want our super secret edition of the newspaper then.
I definitely do.
Oh, you definitely do. Well, come round it.
I have a love-hate relationship with
That's
newspapers.
okay. I got a love-hate relationship with every other Wednesday. Can you turn that round? And you're gonna pop me there. Gotta turn it at the right speed to get the ink rolling at the right level. There you go. I think that's about done. Okay, I'm gonna give you a copy of this. That's a super secret edition.
Oh my god, I haven't seen the Nightly Pigeon at
Oh,
all.
it's a beautiful newspaper. Got one running every single day of the week, and this is a secret one. Only for people like you.
Flicking through the Pigeon, I discovered something shocking. Even Rufus's core base for support had worries about his airheaded nature. While Rufus seems like a kind-hearted soul, I think I need to go to the Temple of Zero. The truth, according to this paper, can be found there. So, while allocated questing time is almost over for the day, I believe I need to travel to the Temple of Zero and see if I can get in there before the time's up. Entering Botanica, I saw a protest that looked like it had come straight out of the 2010s, before arriving at the Temple of Zero. supposedly the hub for the whole quest.
So, when I approached someone at Botanica and mentioned the votes being backwards, they said talk to a member of the Children of the Immortal Seed. Where are they? Are you a child of the Immortal Seed?
I am indeed. I'm privileged to be one, yes.
I've been asked to talk to you about the dirt. So there's probably Children of the Seed have invited me inside their wonderful palace, where I am going to meet the mother, their candidate, Botanica's candidate for the election. Now, I like Rufus, and I think I'm going to like the mother, but I do question whether anyone should win this.
Please, children, give me some space here. Back up, thank you, thank you. I do need breathing room, I am very important, thank you. Guards, please close the doors with your spear. Thank you very much. And children, you now need to form the ceremonial circle. Well done, children. I think it is my delight to introduce to you all our great mother! Oh, children, feel the majesty, feel the glory, feel the light. To be ready for the mother's blessing, I need you to get low, get low, get low, get low. Go down, like little seeds in the ground. You will, and then you're going to sprout and be, and then when you flower, you will give your greatest worship. Are you ready? Okay, children. Begin.
Your thoughts on liberty?
Well, within my intentional community, you are at liberty to go anywhere as long as I permit it. We'll bring back beavers. Yes.
Bring back beavers! Bring back beavers! Bring back beavers! Bring back beavers! Bring back beavers!
As I left, they asked me who I would vote for.
Not mother.
Shame!
So yeah, you can't vote for Rufus. He's a fucking idiot, right? Like his assistant, she's an idiot too. They're both airheads. They'll get manipulated. You can't vote for mother. She's a fucking insane cult leader. Man, the story, the votes, the connections, the commercialization, it's all connected. It's all linked together. To find the thing that cracks it.
The sun setting, I thought the ARG would be over, but it turned out there was still a couple of things to find.
So I've run into my mates Seb and Lydia. They seem in a massive rush to get to a performance somewhere. I'm going to accompany them there because I want to see them perform. There's Lydia, she looks fucking glamorous as fuck, as fucking always. Gorgeous.
It's outrageous, isn't it? Come on.
Like, how do you always look this good?
Obsessing about self-image, consistently monitoring how much I move and what I put into my body, and just lots and lots of judgment.
As Lydia and I arrived at the downtown village, I saw her, the most famous woman in all of Boomtown, the one who called the election and had the whole world hunting for her last year, Ellen. While she may have been acting like a cat, she was still a big deal.
She agrees with me. All the candidates are idiots. I'm going to submit a story to the Daily Rag and I hope it gets in. If it's not, I'm pushing the ARG too far. I'm trying to break it open a day early maybe, but it's so much fun, I really want to. Now, to get this to the rag. So, I've just delivered my crazed raisins to the rag. They want to publish them Sunday morning. Hopefully. They're not sure yet. The editor hasn't read them. But the Sandra's are key. Now, to catch the end of the Boza Collective.
After the Balkan Mad Lads were done, it was time for the Legends du Français, Caravan Palace. My highlight of the night though?
It's the fucking dub pistols. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
After that trio of fantastic bands, I headed over to Old Town to get some raving in. But something possesses me to go up the stairs. I don't even want to listen to Psytrance. Wish me luck, Snap. The steps are broken, they said I can go around. I don't even know what that means, so I'm not going to do that. So, good morning. Last night was pretty bloody fun. After getting a bit too into the story, maybe, I saw some really good bands. Boza, Caravan Palace, Dub Pistols, absolutely banging. And then the Balkan, that was fun too. Now I'm on my way to the rag to see if I can get that story published. I want to get in that paper. And I want to start this revolution. Oh, and a theory like this is a music festival, they're bands to see. But who listens to music? This is called the Downtown Village. It's got some shelters and a bunch of shops. Like, it's bigger than most festivals, but to be honest, it's not that interesting. Not compared to a lot of Boomtown. Right, so up there are the Boomtown beds, where I got photographed and used in a promotional material last year. They're very cool, but they're a long way away, and I can't be bothered to climb that hill. Letsbee Avenue is very quiet. I guess it hasn't started yet, it starts midday really. But it's nice to walk about. I think there's something wrong with Khan. Blep means blep. Blop. So I've been recruited by the Daily Rag with Robert here.
Hi,
Robert.
Yeah, so just remember Daily Rag is where you get your news.
In Boomtown and everywhere.
Well, in Boomtown and most of the Hampshire countryside, actually.
So we're going to Old Town because
Robert does not believe my reports that Rufus is an idiot.
I just want to see it for myself. I've told you this several times. Anyway, Rufus the Red, he looks like a clown. He probably is a clown, but I want to know his dark underbellies.
So, I've been told to slink around Old Town and bug all the doors that I can in order to find out about Rufus. Clowns, that's what I need.
You know when I might find Rufus the Red?
Rufus the Red, they believe they start running around here normally around 2 p.m, 3 p.m.
Alright, Rufus will be here at 2. That's our...
Surely we get the scoop, because we
Rufus
could
will
have
come at
done
2.
more stuff within this time.
At this point, I had a slightly strange experience. As Old Town was nearly empty of actors, a number of punters surrounded me. While I wasn't officially at Boomtown to act, admitting to working with the Daily Rag had them pressuring me for clues on the story, or any content at all really. While normally I'd be well up for this, on this occasion the punters came in large numbers and with high expectations, and caught me by surprise. To be honest, I was a tiny bit shaken up by it. In fact, this might have been why I decided to go slightly rogue and attempted to continue the story through my own means.
I'm trying to spread the message Ellen gave me in any way I can. Just writing it on fucking everything.
Thankfully, my antics attracted the attention of a pirate, who showed me a symbol which would lead me to some valuable allies, also trying to secure Boomtown's freedom.
So, the lovely Jasmine gave me this, which is evidence I'm a proper revolutionary now. I'm part of the network. As fun as being a revolutionary is, I'm gonna go watch Pete and Baz, because I've never seen them before and they're brilliant.
After the old school London gangsters finished their set, I wandered over to the centre of Boomtown, the transition station, where I encountered the symbol Jasmine had shown me once again.
Those guys, I recognise the symbol on them. Boomtown System Support. I've heard about that. Excuse me, sir, what do those wires connect to?
These, they connect to nothing. But to add on to your question, I mean, they kind of do connect to something. Have you heard of Iona? Heard of Iona? How have you heard of Iona?
Word on the street.
Word on the street? Who's told you this?
You get tagged people.
Okay. What do you know about Iona?
Know that she's quite powerful and we should respect her.
Absolutely.
What I've heard so far, but I'd quite like to learn a bit more.
Well, no, you're definitely on the right track. So Iona is a mycelical being that lives underneath Boomtown. So she has been connected to all 6 of the districts since the seeds were planted. Right? And she's only grown stronger and stronger. And we are the network.
Okay.
So us as the network, we believe in Iona, we worship her, and we believe that Boomtown should be able to live and run how it wants to. We don't need one district to be telling us what to do. Because
we all live in harmony together.
exactly.
So how do we stop this election then?
Well, I think we can all do something about that. Before I can send you on any sort of missions, I need to make sure that you're trustworthy, yeah? Because I can't initiate you unless you're trustworthy.
I have the symbol.
Where'd you get that symbol from?
A pirate.
That's the symbol of the network.
That's the symbol of the network. I know this. I've known this election is false since the start. I just need to know how to stop it. I've been speaking to all the candidates. Rufus is an idiot, and the rest of them are evil.
I like the way you're talking. Well, let me make sure that you lot are trustworthy. What we need you to do is down the drinks. Well done. On here, yeah? Is that alright? Right, I have a task for you, a mission. Coming back to the election.
Yeah.
In each and every district, there is a piece of dirt. not that, a metaphorical piece of dirt. It'll be like a physical document. And I need you to find one from each district containing dirt on each of the candidates. And I need you to bring it either back to us or the Temple of Zero if I can. Talk to the locals, see if you can find some clues on where to go. If not, pop back to the Temple of Zero or us and we'll be able to help you out on the first steps, alright?
Thank you so much. Back on the main quest line somehow. Got a document. Ed Cox and E. coli are great. I really enjoy this, but I have quests. I think I'm gonna try and pop back to the rag, because interning there has got me decent resources.
Returning to the Daily Rag, I was given another important mission. I was to bug the representative of Letsbee Avenue, Patrick Khan, during his mass hokey-cokey.
Khan's operatives are already starting with the enforced fun. They're starting their hokey-cokey. Here she is. She's a Khan person. Look at her to-do list. Very suspicious.
Want to join the mass hokey-cokey, guys? Mass hokey-cokey.
There he is. That's the man himself, Khan. That's my bug. It's all about. Candidate Khan, may I have a word? So, Mr. Khan, can you tell me about the BLEP organisation? What do you know about them?
BLEP organisation, fantastic people. They picked me up off the streets, they cleaned me up, and they made me media ready, TV ready. Hello. And they helped me organise this wonderful campaign to create a bigger, better Boomtown that works for you. They are Boomtown election opportunities, and they gave me an opportunity to be in this election.
And so, where would you be if it wasn't for BLEP? Mr. Khan? Mr. Khan?
Bigger, better Boomtown that works for you.
Mr. Khan, where were you before you started working for BLEP? You must answer the question. I'm sorry, this is very important. Okay. I understand. Have a lovely day, Mr. Khan.
Take care. Vote for Letsbee Avenue.
Yes, vote
Bigger,
for Mr. Khan. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, vote for Mr. Khan. It's like Tony Blair.
To find out more of what was going on, I would have to join the BLEP organisation and go to one of their meetings. Now, to join BLEP, one needed to be employed at an established Letsbee Avenue business. Thankfully, I was already freelancing for the Daily Rag.
I feel my documentation's okay?
Yeah, well, I see you're missing first. Oh, I understand. Well, let me see.
So easy.
Yes.
In and out.
I believe that is all in order.
Heading further into the BLEP offices, it was time to be officially inducted to the party.
Oh, it's a lovely party.
Congratulations, everyone. Welcome to the winning party. You feeling like winners?
Yeah.
We're winners.
We are winners.
All of you, just take a look in that mirror. What do you see staring back? Winners. Yes, very good. So, now you're valued party members, our esteemed leader here is going to tell you of our plans that no one else can know. Turn around and look at the board behind you.
Do you see that's a map of Boomtown, everybody? Yes. At the moment, Botanica is an awful place. Not a lot of work happens. Hippies, trees, very angry. Yeah. We're going to be building a 5-star wellness spa in Botanica. Yes. More work for everyone. And we're getting planning permission through as a nature reserve. So whatever you do, don't tell Botanica. Alright?
Right, back to work now, people. So, no one outside can know. If they're not members of the party, they cannot know. Remember, you're better than everybody else now. Let me escort you out.
Having dug up the dirt on Blep, I decided it was time to check out the neighbouring district, Copper County, an area of Boomtown caught up in a bit of a time warp and home to the Van Vanderhouse production company. You see, the company boss, Edna von Vanderhouse, was also running for election, and therefore the network needed me to dig into her background. While chatting to the locals got me nowhere, I soon found some local comrades in the news trade who offered to help me out in exchange for completing a short mission.
It was in exchange for taking 10 photos of knees.
Somehow, this reference from the journalist was enough to find myself another job, this time as an extra.
Oh, just to prepare for going on stage, should we do some vocal warm-ups together? Yeah. Okay, so with me. Very good. And then the next people. Yes, great. Okay, you're doing on stage. Excellent. Break a leg. Thank you.
Hey guys.
Come on, step right up, Carl. Don't be shy. Come on. This is you. Please do not. This is you. Thank you. Okay, come on. Get on the tape. Get everybody on the tape. You're in Copplewood. Welcome to Copplewood. Yes, you're walking along. You're having a lovely time. Having a great time until we need to do a close-up of you all. So we need to get you over there. You're right.
Close up in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
In front of the camera, guys. Come on.
Okay, and we are rolling, people. We're rolling.
Action!
Well done, guys. That was the scene. You got it in one take.
Once we had completed our film shoot, we were ushered through to meet a woman I would later find out was the censor. So,
Yes, you see the problem with Edna is she likes to engage in all of these behaviours.
So, you are the censor. And if Edna becomes mayor, what will happen to you?
There are rumours that Edna's planning to turn the whole of Boomtown into a movie set, sir. You didn't hear it from me. This might explain more.
Thank you, my friend. Anne.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
Lulu Sasa.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Lulu, you gave me this envelope because you are a fan of censorious practices, correct?
Yes.
And if Edna wins, that would be a disaster for the Office of Censorship, correct?
The camera's still on.
Yes.
Then I have nothing to say, no comment.
We were given this document. What does it say?
It's agreement to buy the whole of Boomtown.
It's true. She wants to buy all of it. And it's signed.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. It's bloody real. The guys at the network will certainly want to see this. So the level of commit to the bit that I've gone to is a bit ridiculous now. Like, yeah. I am gonna skip Gentleman's Dub Club to go and try and find the collector in the last hour. I'm just doing too much story. This is silly. You should listen to music, Tim. Stop being a nerd.
the disputed ruler of Area 404, the Collector, was the leader of a gang of ruffians known as the Guardians. These black-clad goth types were opposed by a second gang, the chaotic, insurgent clowns known as the Locos. I resolved to see what they had to say about their rivals' plans.
Sir, are you a member of the Locos?
I am. You want to join?
I...
You think you have what it takes?
I don't, to be honest.
I'm sure you do.
No, gang affiliation.
Everyone has a Loco inside them.
Oh,
Well, you could do later.
I need to ask you. What, from the outside, what does it appear the Collector's doing?
It's going to open a portal to another dimension. We don't want that, okay? The Guardians do, but we don't. We oppose the Collector.
Is the other dimension hell?
Trust me, you don't want it open. That's all I'll say.
So, I just spoke to a Guardian. I told them I was an expert in portal science. I feel like that might help me get in as a portal scientist. I should go talk at the hatch. I need to find out what the Collector's doing. All painted up, all good.
Seemingly, my makeup and my claims of being a portal scientist were enough. The Guardian at the hatch gave me a key. Well, at least part of a key. I paid for it with a bunch of butterfly stickers I'd got hold of.
Butterflies? Schmetterlings? I'm not really sure these are going to look good on my armour.
Sadie here has done me an amazing favour and has redded my nose so I can speak to the Locos.
Heading over to the Locos hatch, a few pointed questions and showing them my ID card let me find out they were network affiliated.
Fuck the system!
A little more poking led them to giving me a historical document which clearly showed that portals similar to the Collectors had been responsible for the destruction of the 11th century town of Boomwick and creation of the Matterley Bowl in which Boomtown is held.
It says about a cataclysmic folly that hit a town in 1024. The town of Boomwick. Boomwick. That sounds familiar. I think this will be good enough evidence for the network anyway. We'll be able to figure that out when we get to them tomorrow. The PFP Mobot moves? The fuck?
While I was distracted for a moment by the festival famous PFP robot, which is usually a static installation rolling on by, I resolved I still needed to help the Locos by finding the third key fragment. This would get me into the Collector's base, where I might have a chance to stop the portals. Unfortunately, time was not on my side this afternoon.
Didn't make it in time. The Collector's opening the portal. I just hope the consequences aren't too bad.
The giant head at the heart of Area 404 has long been a site of near religious significance for both the Guardians and the Locos. Today, however, it served a new purpose, as the Collector prepared to use it as his magical workstation. Emerging from the shadows to work his portal spell, the Collector was greeted with a massive cheer from the Guardians. Now it was time for him to work his magic.
Save us from other worlds! He can open up portals! He can save us! He can push back the beasts!
At this point, the gang war re-emerged as the Locos made a push to drive the Collector and his Guardians from the Sacred Head. However, after an extended battle, the Locos themselves were pushed back.
Sorry, do you know where the But where was that arm from? What is he doing?
We're fighting against the locals who are nature.
But
we want the diesel to live on forever.
Friend, do you know the plan? Why the underworld will help the collector keep the fuel running, help the engines going?
Well, the idea of leaving this dimension is that it's fucked.
So we're going to move on.
So that's what the purpose of these ceremonies are for. He keeps trying to open portals to other dimensions, but because there are so many, they're not all good. And so far, they've been full of monsters.
So, my hypothesis was correct. The collector is literally opening portals to hell. Why is this not in the newspaper yet? Anyway, I have nothing more to do in 44, so I'm going to head to Old Town.
After an intense day of adventure, I still had a big night ahead. Things kicked off with some mellow but horn-heavy ska from Boomtown regulars Chainska Brassica, playing at the Fool's Leap. They eased me into the evening of dancing around nicely. Then it was off to Hangar 161 for 8 Kalakas, a jaw-droppingly good Southern Californian ska-core band. If you haven't heard of them, I'd highly recommend it. They're a tidal wave of bouncing, fantastic noise, with one of the best pits I've ever been in. Next, I got to tick off a long-term ambition, seeing the greatest Celtic punk band in the world, Flogging Molly. And guess what? They're actually Irish, not plastic paddies. Afterwards, I found my way back to the Shamrock for FFTP, Fistfuck the Pope, a brilliant, punky tradfolk band with sky-high energy and fantastic reels. The night wrapped up back at the Fool's Leap with Chris Tofu. Popular on the festival circuit for good reason, his highly energetic dance remixes of metal anthems absolutely smashed it with the Old Town crowd. On my way home, I saw something which vindicated my decision to stay in Old Town all night.
Fucking disgusting. Honestly, they should scrap Origin, get rid of the entire fucking stage. It attracts the worst people who do the worst shit. Look at it. It's just endless. The rest of the festival is not like this. So, I'm walking back into the city because we've got some final bits of investigation to do. Need to know about what's going on in Metropolis with that damn CEO. Now, I've recruited some help. Kaya here.
Hello.
Has a press badge on her hat.
What?
Like mine.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and finish the story in record time so we can go catch beans on toast. I mean, maybe even see Disraeli do take me dancing, but I think that's a bit optimistic. The weather's a lot warmer today, and consequently, a lot of people are fucking lying in their tents over there, or in those stretch tents. Like, nap time.
Grabbing a paper, I was in for a very pleasant surprise.
So, guess who got in the paper? Fucking yes, mate, my political journalist career starts now. Robert told us to check out the Botanica Zoo. Seems like a bit of a bizarre place.
I'm not really sure. We just recently discovered that we can talk, and so we want to learn about the humans and find out what they can do and what they can do for us.
So have you set up a zoo to examine humans?
Yeah, exactly. Well, we were being kept in the zoo, but then something happened, and we suddenly had the ability to overthrow the zookeeper, and we locked him up, and so now he can't control us anymore. So now we're running the place.
Oh, Temple of Zero. We need to come back here, and the queue's already quite long, and it's barely even open. Overnight, an army of litter pickers has come in and completely rejuvenated this part of Boomtown. It was properly disgusting last night, and look at it now. Like, I don't like Origin. I honestly think it should probably be amputated from the festival and just done without entirely. But yeah, like, they cleaned it up well. So, Metropolis. The only part of Boomtown that I don't really know or like at all. I've never had anything much to do with it. So, yeah, so we're walking into Metropolis. It's very fucking blue, isn't it? All the graffiti is just tags. I don't think there's anything story related on the walls. Yeah, man. I feel like this place is designed to be hellish to people like me. Like, honestly, is it made to keep me out? What's going on over here? Oh, cakes made out of unrecyclable goods. Granny Puff's Patisserie. Yeah, fuck disposable vapes. Dreadful things. Smoke acoustic cigarettes.
Upload your soul to the Betterverse for a better future. Live forever. Donate your flesh to Gabba Kebaba. Be a tasty kebab for someone later on.
I'm glad Kaya gave me these glasses. They'll help me blend in with the citizens much better. Now, the Betterverse guards also told me they need a crystal. Kaya, thankfully, has a crystal. Onwards to Gabba Kebaba. Oh, we're almost here. This is supposedly it. Gabba Kebaba. Oh yes. Yes, I see the creature, but it's completely closed. So maybe we're in the wrong place. Maybe we should sneak in. Out of character, my experience in Metropolis so far has been really frustrating. Like, story's supposed to start at 1, but I arrive and it's absolutely deserted with no hook. Could be listening to good music. Instead, we're sitting in this most fucking liminal of spaces. Like, it just feels so dead. We've been informed that the network operatives are based in the pirate DJ booth. Gonna go investigate. Hello, gents. I've been told to bring this symbol here, but I don't know if that's your job. Thank you anyway. The pirate DJ booth was singularly unhelpful. We have been told to look for black goo. Apparently it's everywhere. See if the memory mark know anything. I've got a flyer from the memory mark. Maybe this will give me a clue? I don't think so. I think I'm walking around a dead district looking for desperate straws. I hope not.
Suddenly, though, we stumbled into somewhere amazing. Noticing what looked like the tuck shop from hell in the corner, I approached it to buy some black goo.
Betterverse, where's the Betterverse? Alright.
While looking for the Betterverse, we wandered into somewhere called the Digital Fun Fair. It didn't surprise me that it was full of video games, but what did surprise me were their control schemes. After hunting around Metropolis for the best part of an hour, I was overjoyed to befriend two other network operatives, Ginny and Alex, who knew where the Betterverse was, and more importantly, had a token to access it.
So guys, what are your names, sorry?
Ginny.
Alex.
We had to go and get a raw medication from Little Farmer. So we got that, and then this was on Friday. They exchanged it for a little green baby, which we babysat overnight. We named it Franklin.
Yeah, it was her first born.
Oh, we were given a bag of meat, which was dripping. We took that to Gabba Kebaba and had to exchange that for a meat receipt. Brought that back to the eye hole. We had to go and get the black goo. He would only give us the black goo if we did karaoke. So exchanged it for this token. Yeah, Betterverse token.
Right, so now we're going to get some dirt. Do you guys want to come with me to the network after this is done?
Yeah? Go to the network after we meet.
Yeah.
While we waited in the Betterverse queue, we discussed the Sunday news stories.
Britannica's a dodgy fucker. Like, the rag ran a story tearing him apart today. He will not win that election.
We saw in the newspaper that Aurora was spotted in other districts overnight. She was over in Copperwood.
She might have lost it.
On the Black Goo.
Before long, our conspiratorial rambling was cut short, and the Better Corp guards beckoned us forward, ushering us into Aurora Venturestone's Betterverse. Little did I know, I was about to step into one of the most intense experiences Boomtown had to offer.
The Betterverse.
Yes, we have one before. Well, it's about time you join us.
Yes.
This is your Betterverse Google headset. Does it line up to yours? Yeah. Okay, guys, join me in the next room. Now switch your headsets off to activate the Betterverse room. Hey, this is Ava Tar.
Welcome to the Betterverse, a VR IRL experience that blends the virtual with reality. My name is Ava Tar. What are your names?
Alex.
Ginny. Lovely. Thank you. Ava doesn't care. You are about to experience the most realistic virtual reality that uses the most advanced AI technology ever made. AI is so advanced that the characters almost seem to have thoughts and feelings. With this in mind, and with the new AI Rights Act, it's very important that you treat these characters with the same respect you would treat your closest friends. This means no biting, no touching, no licking, and no pegging. Do you understand? Say yes to continue.
Yes.
Say yes to continue.
Yes.
Say yes to continue.
Yes.
Say yes to continue. Say yes to
3, 2, 1.
Say yes to
Yes.
Thank you. Now, it is very important that you don't take off your VR headsets. If you do, there could be dire consequences. Ready? Deep breath in. 3, 2, 1.
Warning, reality is shifting.
Now everyone say, I am ready to be uploaded to the cloud.
Ready to be uploaded to the cloud.
Say, I submit to Aurora and the Metropolis District.
I submit to Aurora and the Metropolis District.
Error. Error. I submit to
Warning,
Aurora.
reality is shifting. Please move to the next room. Warning, reality is shifting. Please move to the next room.
Moving on into the next room.
I need your help. Please will you help me?
What's wrong?
My god is dying. And well, you told me to find 3 symbols. You need to be quick because he's dying.
Oh, we found one! We found one!
Oh, I got one.
Yes. Yes. We found one! There we go! Okay, perfect. Now the next thing that we need to do is recite a chant, and the incantation is supposed to be in this box.
Damu rises.
Morning.
Damu falls. Nature will become us all. Our zeros, we are ones. Say this chant, and we are done.
Warning, reality is shifting.
Damu. Damu, rise, Damu. Oh, back away from him. It's God. You don't know what you're dealing with God. Hail Damu.
Your faith has restored my life to fine. Now nature can continue to thrive and shine. But be weary, travelers. Your quest isn't over yet. Your aim must be true if to the end you will be.
Warning, reality is shifting. Please move to the next verse. Warning, reality is shifting.
Good luck with your God.
Please move.
There's another one. Another fallen on the floor. Are you okay, friend? What's up?
What's your name? Amazing, it's very nice to meet you. Terry Bill English. I'm Tartquin.
Tartquin.
Yeah. Terry, if you're at the rag, man, you all know what day it is. Nobody can tell.
It's election day.
It's election day. What election? What election? It's not 2024, man. Fuck off. The last thing I remember is the Janet's Jungle Juice, and I think I passed out, man. He won't let me leave, and I think I've been here since 2010. You need to help me out of him, because I've really got to see some experts. Do whatever he tells you. Make him do whatever he says.
Oh God, who is this? Open fire, Michael, open fire.
I just want to see Skrillex, man.
Let us see Skrillex.
You'll never see Skrillex.
I will. They will be my new best friends, and we will see Skrillex together.
Not gonna sing along. So many hit points. Don't damage me. I will die. My second floor. Even more powerful than I can. Initiate mimic attack. Never. Initiate skunk muscle.
Warning. Reality is shifting. Please move to the next verse.
Hello, thank God you're here. There's been a theatrical emergency, and I need help from equity-trained actors. Oh, is that you? Equity-trained?
GCSE in drama.
Beautiful, wonderful. That'll do. Amazing. Are we all ready? It is showtime. It's the annual fair in the town of Boom, and we find ourselves in the middle of an election for Boomtown's new leader.
Hello, darling.
Yes!
You've got a vape I can chug on. I'm gasping.
Edna mimes pouring a glass of fizzy champagne and hands it to the great mother. Die in French!
Oh, the bed.
Yes!
The bed.
Yes! Edna forgets the champagne is poisoned and pours herself a glass. Die in reach!
Oh, but this happened to glorious Edna!
Oh, a bunch of layabouts! Oh no, he's going to do the hokey cokey. You left again.
No, Patrick, I don't want to do the hokey cokey.
Rufus goes to pour himself a glass of poisoned champagne, but then...
You look pretty sad for a clown.
Rufus, let me help you. In Betterverse, you can live with digital avatars of your friends forever. Is this a digital avatar?
Skip to the final line. Final line, final line.
Thanks, Aurora. You're the best. Rita, I guess I'll do it. The citizens of Boomtown voted for Metropolis. Aurora won the election and they all live better forever. Yay! Thanks,
After that exhausting end to the Betterverse experience, we then got to sit down and watch someone else suffer.
Rufus the Red, center stage, please. And also, you're German.
Oh, mother, we've lost our way
Martin.
in the modern world.
Yes!
Technology is stealing our humanity, and juggling isn't even on the Boomtown school curriculum anymore.
While these girls' performance was far inferior to our masterwork of a play, sitting there in the audience, I did get a chance to muse about how incredible an experience the Betterverse was. However, before long, it was time to collect our reward and resume the quest. I still needed the dirt on Aurora for the network.
Hello, my good sir.
Do you feel better to be in the Betterverse?
Oh, it's so incredible. I do.
Right, I'd ask you to put your mind in here, please. I've got some lovely mementos to give you people. Right, this is better coin. It's like this coin, but much better.
Amazing. Wow.
It's manufactured by Aurora Venturestone herself. Be a little careful with it, because you're black goo. Can I ask you to thank vote for the election?
We're voting Aurora. Yeah, we're voting Aurora. Aurora.
Have a lovely rest of your Boomtown and enjoy IRL.
So, I think I need to take this Betterverse token to the eye hole. I'm sorry, sir, is this where I need to be bringing this coin? I am voting for Aurora.
The coin is for you.
Oh, it's
Coin is for me.
Sure, and it needs delivery anyway.
Okay, so can I get any information from this? Any documents?
At first, the Betterverse rep said something about his chip malfunctioning, but soon a small bribe of Boomtown dollars changed his tune.
Boomtown bucks, man. Final document.
When I looked through the document, it turned out Aurora was doing exactly what an evil corporation would do. Funny.
Okay, I have the final thing, but it's been on post now. So, transition station. So, I've made it to the transition station with my bag of evidence and my gang. Network. I have everything.
Let me see it.
Right, so first of all, the most tenuous fucking thing. A soil sample from inside the mother's lab.
I think that's soil, right?
Well, we can see that there's no plant matter in there at all. We can prove that she's disconnected from nature.
Right, is there anything more you have on the mother?
The mother has been ripped into by the rag. It's brilliant. She will never win the election. She's done. The mother is done.
I feel like there's one more thing you could have on the mother. I'll tell you the last one. She's mine.
With that most tenuous piece of evidence out the way, I moved on to present the rest of my findings to the operative. First, I handed over the deed of sale, exposing Edna von Vanderhaus's grand plan to buy up all of Boomtown to turn into a massive movie studio. Next came the secret copy of the Nightly Pigeon, which I'd acquired with my trusty spoon in Old Town. Its expose on Rufus the Red was damning, but the operative revealed a shocking twist. Rufus was planning to join Betterverse all along, proving the play I performed in earlier was telling some kind of truth. Then came the ancient document showing how magic, much like the Collector's portals, had destroyed the 11th century town of Boomwick in a catastrophic explosion, and created the Matterley Bowl. This was followed by Patrick Kahn and the BLEP organisation's proposal to turn Botanica into a sterile health spa. Finally, I revealed Aurora Bencherstone's Betterverse proposal. She had rejected every possible environmental good deed and just gone for more and more black goo. Although I'd missed a few details, my creativity in gathering the evidence had won the operative over.
I mean, you didn't come back at any point, you just kept going and did them all at once. I love it. Here we go. Right, get all the evidence that you need to do. 10 or 0, 10 and say the words, I have dug up the dirt and found the bugs. I cannot explain to you how much you may have saved Boomtown. Will we stop this election? I don't know. We'll have to see. Go, find more. 0, find more. Botanica.
We dug up the dirt and we found the bugs.
We dug up the dirt and we found the bugs.
Arriving at the temple, I found it was very busy, but quickly met a cultist who assured me things would be speeding up soon.
So, we're just doing a changeover. They can sort you out inside, but they're going to be about 5 minutes. That's okay.
Unfortunately for me, that 5-minute wait turned into first 10, then 20, and then almost an hour.
So, my Sunday experience has been an awful lot of things being closed when I get to them, and then like me having to wait about an hour for them to open. It's really frustrating. Like, I just want to get it, I want to get it done, I want to get it finished, I want to progress, and it's just like, no, hurry up and wait. Queues are fine, really, people can wait, but the being closed, people just having to stand there, like, yeah, sorry, run over.
Eventually though, the mushroom cultists inside the temple sorted themselves out, and we were admitted.
We worship the great mycelium that runs underneath the walls of Boomtown. What we do here at the Temple of Zero is we offer offerings to Iona, and in return, Iona nourishes us. Do you know about the Boomtown elections?
I took this as my cue to present my evidence folder to the mycelial priest.
Iona has a gift for you. It's now time to depart.
I left the temple with the sense that all would be well, though I was yet to see how providing these rumours to a mushroom goddess could stop an election. Donning the beautiful network charm symbol we'd earned for unearthing the dirt and completing the narrative, I felt an overwhelming sense of pride in what we'd accomplished. 3 days of mucking around, getting into character, and waiting in endless queues. It had been exhausting, frustrating, and brilliant in equal measure. But we'd done it. We'd achieved what I'd set out to do 4 days ago. Something less than 2% of Boomtown citizens ever manage. We'd finished the story. I wished my companions for the day, Alex and Ginny, well. They had places to be and people to meet. Kaya and I then headed to Area 404 to see the inner terrestrials. Now, if you've been watching my content for a while, you'll know I absolutely love the ITs. They blend themes of anarchism and nomadic culture into a wonderfully raucous form of punk I just can't get enough of. After the ITs, we headed past a protest for Palestine to catch Damien Junior Gong Marley, where he rested and recouped some energy. We then saw outsider favourites, Jen and the Degenerates, before heading to Old Town. Here, we had an absolutely amazing time. First, with the folk group The Trouble Notes playing on Busker's Wharf. and then French improvisational act Sproink at the Fool's Leap. Before we knew it though, it was time for the closing ceremony, and to see if all the questing had been in vain. Initially, the election announcement went much like I imagined Boomtown's authorities had planned. The votes were counted, and the collector was shown as the winner.
Citizens, now I hold the key. Together, we can unlock the doors to the reality that you see. All you need to do is fully let go and follow.
Suddenly though, it all went black. Iona, the Temple of Zero's mushroom goddess, had taken control. She left us with a message.
Who created this world you are living in? Does it serve you? The future is far more than the options they are showing you. Life needs you to understand. You have the power to shape what is to come. Life needs you to understand your future is not written yet, but without action, it will be written for you. Life needs you to understand that this is your time. Time to reclaim your future.
Once the lights went out, we were left standing amongst the crowds, wondering about what Boomtown's future would be. Things were uncertain. The collector had won, sure, and he seemed dedicated to expanding Boomtown's horizons through portals. However, Iona's influence was growing. Whether she is as benevolent as she seems, though, well, that's still to find out. All in all, I had a wonderful time at Boomtown last year. Having the chance to properly follow the story, at least once, has always been a life goal of mine, and having done it, I can say it was exhilarating. Yes, it's a bit broken, and you'll end up standing in a queue to nowhere for an hour or two. Sometimes you might even end up in a district, which by chance just doesn't have much going on at the moment. But damn, it's so immersive. I have never seen anything else like it in all the world. It really, really makes you feel like you are the protagonist in this mystical, magical place. I'd like to thank Boomtown for letting me in and letting me film. I'd like to thank all the volunteer actors who indulged my silly dedication to the plot. I'd like to thank the festivals.uk and the Daily Rag for having me as your reporter, and especially I would like to thank Kaya for helping me film this. Your reassuring presence on Sunday was a balm I desperately needed after 5 weekends in the field. Most of all though, dear viewer, I would like to thank you for making it through this monster of a video. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe, and maybe even consider donating to my Patreon.